Oh, I'm so happy to be playing this game again. First game, I played a little bit of the practice, but see what I can get going here.
Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
I should do good with it on rookie. I'm doing like the difficulty that gets harder as you go, the adaptive difficulty or whatnot.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching.
I made it through 89 games last year.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles.
Pretty legit so far.
Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it,
legit knew two of those names.
All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
I didn't mean to hit a button.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game.
Good, everybody
that really
that's not watching a chance
statistics
to
and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Digging in, Alcides Escobar. He will lead this one off today. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a ball strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway. Here it comes on 0-2.
So I get off to
on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
Sure, I'll get off to a hot start with this adaptive difficulty.
Ready with another 0-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Torres backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's just 1 for 6. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more is a fastball that misses.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Pitch is popped up, and there's out number 2. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First offering on its way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles.
You know what? I probably got this on easy. Oh no, I do got a different dynamic pitching. Okay.
Digging in, Brett Gardner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
What I can do with the
first
stick.
Delivery to him on the way. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. tried to check the swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw on to first, in time, one away.
You ain't kidding.
Here, Didi Gregorius, his past history with Dylan Bundy. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. The windup and the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bundy offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Rickard is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
Get the lead here.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Oh.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies.
Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Swung on, missed. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
3-1 to him now.
Right down the middle of the swing. Good.
No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. His past history with Dylan Bundy. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. He also has 1 home run. A ball and no strikes.
He got started a little higher than the rookie, but
Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
ooh.
Fouled away.
That's barely better.
The 2-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Judge rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Nero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The set and the 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that leading off the inning, Mark Trumbo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's batting .500, 6 for 12. He's taken him deep once. Swing and a liner, but foul. Severino stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding forward now is the DH, DJ Stewart. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead, and
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and stepping into the box, Torres. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Rickard is there, and he'll bring this one in. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's 1 for 4. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
He's not going to make it.
And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And that one got a piece of him. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Bird over at second. Hicks is over at first with 1 away. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in there. Base hit. Bird is on his way home. He will score, and they now lead by 2.
Nothing on the Orioles.
Runners on the corners now with 1 man gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop Didi Gregorius now.
That was fun for the first game.
Delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
it looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Another one sent foul. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's big Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. VR fields it cleanly. Throw on to Trumbo will be in time, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played. And here's Renato Nunez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Off the rookie.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And more close.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. In now for the O's, Jesus Sucre. Previous history with Luis Severino, just a 1 for 9. There's a fastball on the inner 3rd taken for a strike. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Leaning, and he makes the catch. Oh, he took it right out of the dugout for the 2nd out. Wow. At the plate, Cedric Mullins. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. First pitch of the at-bat. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Trying to keep it on
Next
record
for New
doing
York,
shit like
Gary
that.
Sanchez. He reached on a single in his first try. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right.
Yeah, big man.
And this will find the
You're
wall
not gonna make
deep
it.
in the corner. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, Zero, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, Zero, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. To the left side, fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game. I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Bird is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
didn't move it up.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Rickard. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Standing in, Jonathan Villar. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 3 up. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
On to first is Escobar, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Brett Gardner. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. The 0-1 on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mancini will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And he hauls it in for the 1st out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone!
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And there are 2 away now. So 2 are gone now in the Baltimore 5th. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hit hard back up the middle. VR ranging up the middle, and there's 1 down now. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He went down on strikes last time up. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Rickard is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Well, on the Trumbo will be in time, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jesus Sucre. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they face other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Now another 0-2. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Cedric Mullins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Alcides Escobar. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Full count to Alcides Escobar. Count still full. 3-2. The next 3-2. Hit in the air out toward left. Gardner's after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here's Miguel Andujar now. And the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Slapped hard the opposite way. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first down. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Popped him up. Trumbo has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in, Greg Bird. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Mancini looks up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needed one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Bases empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Tanner Scott is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
A bouncer up the middle. There is Escobar. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. The 2-3. Standing in, Joey Rickard. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Ready once again, Jonathan Villar. No hits to this point. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The windup and the 0-1. That backdoor slider catches the corner, or close enough at least. 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Got him to go down swinging there. Jonathan Villar goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game. And now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brett Gardner. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mullins patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. In.
Play ball.
So striding in, Troy Tulowitzki. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Nope.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here, 2 away. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the alley in left center. Mullins is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. In now, Trey Mancini. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early.
Big swing by Mancini now, and this is carrying well to left. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
First pitch on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Mancini leads off second with nobody out. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. Called strike 0-2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Gardner has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So striding forward now, Jesus Sucre. He got called out on strikes. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working. You see there, the pitch count is up to 88.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side.
Did that say I had no pitchers in the bullpen? The game where my starter is still in the game. What the fuck? Getting stupid.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch
Can't use my
bullpen.
Oh man, that's a pretty big glitch for a baseball game.
Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Here's a little chopper up the middle.
Gonna work.
Over to his left, and that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And that misses 1-1. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So a runner at first now with one away, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. He's running high and deep to right center. Rickard makes the catch, and now they might be able to double him off at first. On to first, a double play. Nothing doing here this half. Ready now for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
What the fuck?
Popped him up. Sanchez over to his right, and he brings it in on the warning track. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alcides Escobar. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in once again, Joey Rickard. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And he takes a cold strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Baltimore down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
Saving his bullpen? There wasn't a bullpen.